Well, good morning. Got a little good news and a little bit of bad news. And it's the same news. We got rain. Yep, almost a half-inch here. So that is really nice. It's definitely good news on this farm. Bad news is that hay we mowed in the last video, yep, it got about a half-inch of rain on it as well. So yeah, in typical farmer fashion, we've been complaining about not getting rain. Now we're not really complaining. It just we're picky. We're hard to please. If in a perfect world, it would have waited and rained like late this afternoon or maybe tomorrow afternoon. Like I said in the last video, pray for rain on Sunday, which I have to scratch that now because that hay that we were going to be baling today, I don't think we'll bale today. We're going to probably let the sun get up midday or so, and then I tethered it a little bit on Thursday, a little yesterday, just because I didn't have much time on my lunch breaks. And yeah, we're probably gonna be let the top dry off again today, probably tether it again, probably tomorrow afternoon if we can bale it. But anyway, yeah, and the bad news is it really didn't rain much like at home. It rained like 0.15, and then like a mile east of there, where we got that hay, it rained over a half-inch, or right about a half-inch anyway, about what it did here. But then you go a little west here and it didn't rain at all. So been 40 days without a rain roughly, so we needed it. Yeah, this might be the first good look we've had at all the wean calves up in the pen. They're doing good. You're gonna give them a little feed. Wild man, he's unfortunately a little under the weather today. You feeling bad still? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do a little recycling. We've been collecting aluminum cans, and I told him I'd let him sell them if he helped me haul them off. And yeah, I don't know, we may not do that this morning now with him feeling bad. Damn, getting a little low. Hey there, babies. Walk out here and look at this hay, which may be kind of a blessing. Hay wasn't real big. Heck, it would have baled. When we cut it on Wednesday, you could have probably even baled some of it late Thursday, but of course I couldn't. Could have definitely baled it yesterday, but the same thing, I was at work, ran over here and tethered it. Tractor's right up here on my lunch break, but yeah, she is wet all the way through, so. Which that's in a spot where it didn't cut real good, kind of in a. But yeah, the fact that it's not just real huge is gonna help. And yeah, it's probably gonna be, we probably need to let it lay here most of the day today before we even think about putting a tether on it. Yeah, we've been having really good drying conditions. I think we'll be right back to that. I mean, it's supposed to be hot, sunny today, so, which I mean, it's just now 8 o'clock. We wouldn't, I mean, it's gonna be damp this time of day no matter what, just from the dew, but probably needs to lay here till 2, 3 o'clock. Then we can hit it again with the tether. I don't know, you just have to wait and see. I don't know, and I just got off the phone with Kellen. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing this morning now because Willis is, he's out of commission. And they're gone to ball practice, of course. And so it looks like I'm gonna be on dad/nurse duty with him for the next little bit. believe we're out of grease. Yep. That's better. Went ahead and pulled the baler out, got it blown off and serviced up. Blowing something dusty off like this, it's a hot day, the Ag Gear Farm Pro, perfect. Keeps me from just being covered in all that fine dust. But yeah, 15% discount at aggearstore.com. You already know that. Discount code Hurricane. All right, yeah, probably won't be back in the hayfield, at least baling anyway, until tomorrow evening. Nice breeze blowing, y'all may be able to tell. So sun gets up, it's gonna be hot today. We'll tether that hay this afternoon is the plan, but it is soaked right now, so I don't think there's any chance we'll be baling today. Ooh, and something else I need to do. Go ahead and clean all that off. I'll go ahead and do it now, other than let her get to running a little warm. I have to stop and do it while we're baling. I'll go ahead and pop the hood and be sure those screens in front of the radiator are clean as well. Oh yeah, it's amazing how fast those screens get that built back up. Just clean those out. What, think before we bailed the last time? That one may be in pretty good shape. It is nice doing this too before you've been running the tractor for a while. Got everything really hot. There we go. Okay, so this should be ready to go to the field just as soon as we get things dry enough to get it raked. All right, rode back here to our little duck hole that we planted, I don't know, a month or so ago, which the cows did get in here. Did not plan on that, but our typical cross fence situation. So, what you can see, that millet is really good in here. Of course, we got a lot of other grasses. Got some buckwheat coming up. So, yeah, hopefully the ducks will want to come in here and feed this winter. But we're gonna get a little temporary electric fence put up around this thing. Ordered all this from agzaga.com. Used my discount code TALKDIRT20, $20 off the $50 minimum order. But we're gonna put this solar pack up. We don't have any electricity within several hundred feet of here. So I'm gonna use the solar charger. I've never used a solar charger. Heard good things about them. Hey, made in USA. We love that. So, which we ordered the solar pack charger. We ordered some more stakes, which I actually left them up at the barn conveniently. We're gonna put some, metal T-post with insulators on them. That is some older stuff. You can order all that from Agzaga, but didn't order that with my most recent order. We did order some new tape though as well. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can get this put up, this morning while it's still relatively cool and while we can't really do a whole lot else. gonna mount our solar charger. Just wanna be sure, mount it of course close to the fence. And attach that. Getting all this from agzaga.com. Got the connector that goes from the tape to the charger. One thing I should have done that I'm bad about, I don't read instructions till I'm actually in the process. It needs to charge for 5 days before we use it. That's fine. It's not like we're in desperate need to use it like today. Cows aren't back here. But yeah, in a perfect world, I would have had this thing sitting out charging, well, 5 days ago, and that way we could have gone ahead and totally tested it out, but no big deal. Go ahead and clamp that on there. But she should be charging right now. Does have a convenient on-off switch just right there, so you can, well, just with a flip of a switch, you can turn it on and off. Okay. All right, now we just need to get our ground rod in the ground. Do need just a few more of those step-in stakes. Got some more up at the barn over there. And we're just waiting on her to charge. Start off with apologies for the audio quality, maybe the video quality too. I forgot the GoPro, and I'm too lazy to drive back home. Checking this hay, it's now about 1:30. It's dried out a lot more than I thought it would have over these last 4 or 5 hours. But the breeze been blowing. A little bit cloudy now, but the sun's been shining for the most part. Yeah, she's still a little damp there underneath in spots, so definitely probably gonna need to let it lay till tomorrow. There's virtually no rain in the forecast between now and then, these next couple of days, so thankfully it is Saturday, so as much as we would have liked to have gotten it all done today, not a big deal if we don't get to bail it till tomorrow. Maybe we'll get on the tedder, or get on the tractor, run the tedder back over it, and some of this bigger spot. Oh yeah, definitely pretty wet underneath there. Yeah. Yeah, she's still real wet there, so yeah. Some of the thinner places you could probably go ahead and bail it today, but now we're gonna turn it all over with the tedder again, stir it up a little more, and then we'll plan on being back out here by this time tomorrow, getting it raked up and baled. Well, a second good morning to you all. We yeah, apologies for the audio on that last little clip where we were tethering. I forgot the GoPro, but got it with me now. We did get all that we had cut tethered. Looks like Robert, he was raking and getting ready to bail. And in hindsight, or not really in hindsight, but as we were getting done about 3 o'clock or so yesterday, I was looking at us like, man, now that we've turned it over, sun's shining, a little breeze, we could have probably started raking and even gotten some of it baled. But we thought, well, we weren't likely to get done. And so we're gonna get it done today. One nice thing about it being a weekend, we had a backup day to get it done if we didn't get it done on Saturday. So yeah, baler's already here. Went and got the rake earlier. See if we can get this hay up for. There's like a 20% chance of rain this afternoon. So yeah, once I get the hay up, it can rain all at once. Got it all raked up. I just got this draw and it does go on back in there. And another draw, and then yeah, it goes around in the bottom. Need our prediction. I don't know. I'm gonna say like 35 rolls. Not gonna be a whole lot. We hard to compare back to the first cutting because don't have quite as many acres on the ground that we're gonna bale with this cutting as we did the first go around, and it just wasn't near as big as it was the first cutting. So I'm gonna say 35. It might be 40, 45, but the official prediction, we'll say 35. Over our pickup. Yep, that should be good. Get our gathering wheel dropped down. One nice thing about this farm though is it is all contiguous, so we're not having to stop, get out, crank up the pickup, all that sort of stuff, move it down the road, get back in. Now, it's gonna be all right here one time. When we get done, we'll roll it all back up and head home, but let's get going. The wild man is coming to join me for the last little bit. It's 1:30. We should be done here within the next hour. We are at 15 rolls, so I can't even remember. Did I say 30 or 35? I hope I said 30 because I think we're probably over halfway done. We're going to get into some of the better hay in terms of the thickness. Thanks, man. You brought me some water. Oh, I brought him a pillow so when he starts doing his tractor napping, he won't smash his head. Unfortunately, it's hard to do tractor naps on this tractor because we don't have the buddy seat. You're probably just going to have to sit in my lap.
Okay.
Let me see if I can slide the seat back. Nope, it's already all the way back. Here, I'm going to go ahead and get a drink right now. I made the mistake of leaving the house and I was like, I'm going to be in the air conditioner. It ain't going to be that bad, but I had a taco. There's some leftover taco meat for lunch, a little salty. All right, so I'm gonna let you get in my lap. You can kind of drive. How's that sound?
Okay.
You want to hold that pillow or do you want me to set it down?
Okay.
You want to keep holding that pillow or do you want me to set it down? Here, we can set it right over there. About to have to dump a bale. It says it's oversized.
That's oversized.
Well, it got an inch bigger than it wanted it to be, so it said it was oversized. Not a big deal. So we ended up with 28 rolls. Yeah, 28, so yeah, I think 30 was my prediction, so not too far off. Did you have fun doing that? He's not sure. He did take him a little nap. I don't know how. This farm is pretty bumpy, but somehow he managed to take a nap. All right, so got the pickup cranked up, picked up the gathering wheels. We should be ready for the road, but yeah, we're gonna get back to the house. Got a little dusty there. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Probably gonna jump swimming pool, rinse off, and then just try to enjoy the rest of our Sunday afternoon. Not sure what we're gonna have for dinner tonight. Maybe burgers, I don't know. Still got some leftover taco meat. Had some We had some people over last night, had all kinds of good stuff, including some steak, some shrimp, some chicken. What was your favorite thing we ate last night? You don't know? All right, but we're gonna wrap it up right there. What do you tell everybody?
Eat beef and God bless.
See y'all next time.